HMB is an active metabolite of a branched-chain amino acid, leucine, which is synthesized in human body, 0.2 to 0.4 grams per day. There are two types of HMB supplements available: calcium beta-hydroxybeta methylbutyrate, or HMB-CA, which is a monohydrated calcium salt, and calcium salt-free HMB-free acid, HMB-FA. HMB decreases muscle or protein breakdown via inhibition of the ubiquitin pathway during muscle atrophy acceleration, thus provides an anti-catabolic effect regarding muscle. This reduces apoptosis, regulated cell death, in satellite cells and myocytes, increases muscle mass and strength, increases protein synthesis using the mTOR pathway, increases sarcolemmal integrity via conversion to HMG-CoA. Weightlifters and performance athletes can benefit, such as sprinters, judo athletes, or volleyball players. Elderly people can benefit. HMB decreases motor decline, functionality, and lean body mass in elderly, as well as older adults participating in weight training. Lean muscle mass increased with no effect on fat mass. Thus, this can buffer muscle loss associated with aging, cancer, cachexia, and prolonged bed rest. With long-during supplementation of HMB during training, it has been shown to improve power output by 1.6% after 9 weeks, and 9.1% of leg extension strength increase in female judo athletes. Studies that assess muscle soreness has found that although 3 grams of HMB calcium prior to exercise has failed to reduce soreness, the HMB-FA prior to exercise raised the ability of the athletes to continue workouts in the few days after testing. Leucine on its own has been proved to have better effects regarding increasing muscle mass, strength, and endurance. HMB is an active component of leucine, which prevents the creatine kinase from breaking down the protein in muscles. The daily recommended allowance is 1 to 3 grams for its anti-catabolic properties. In supplement form, it can be taken as capsules in either monohydrated calcium salt, calcium beta-hydroxybeta methylbutyrate, or in a free acid form, calcium salt-free HMB. Preferably an HMB-FA instead of calcium salt, for 2 weeks and 30 to 45 minutes before workout. Helps replace the lost protein. This aids in speedy muscle recovery and development, and contributes to muscle mass, strength, and endurance. Promotes muscle growth and protein synthesis, and aid in minimized protein breakdown in resting phase.
A sport which may benefit greatly by the use of HMB is bodybuilding. Naturally, HMB is made by our body to prevent protein breakdown. In essence, its role is to stop muscles from being broken down after exercise to the point where the body metabolizes protein from the muscles for energy. Therefore, it helps to retain muscles. In bodybuilding, it is essential to build large muscle mass and prevent muscles from being broken down. A sport which HMB may hinder is long-distance running or cycling. Because lean muscle mass is needed for running and cycling, as the athlete has to carry on for such a long time. Having to carry all the extra weight of bulky muscles will reduce race time drastically. These athletes need to be as lightweighted as possible in order to ensure optimal performance. With long-distance running, the power demand on muscles are very low, whereas there is a greater demand for endurance. Therefore, big, bulky muscles is not needed for endurance events.
Scientific publications provide information about how HMB works within the body and how synthetic supplements are developed and tested, and how it can be useful in different sports. Information like how HMB is used to build muscle and how to take the supplements, can be found on many popular websites and is often supported by medical information. Men's Health has regular articles about HMB and how it works and how it's used and when to use it.
HMB is classified as a dietary supplement as it is derived from food and occurs naturally in our bodies. It is currently not an IC banned substance. HMB is already naturally in the body, so it is not an unnatural substance that can be harmful. Faster muscle development and recovery, building muscle mass, muscle strength, and muscle endurance. Numerous studies confirm the advertised effects, which is increases muscle building and it helps retain muscle during and after exercise. There are no side effects reported in the use of the HMB supplement. Side effects of HMB supplementation have been reported, but the safety of HMB usage in humans is still unknown. In addition, manufacturers advise pregnant and lactating women against taking HMB.
Ergonic aids are supplements that help to increase certain levels of reactions within the body to improve physical output. With the increase in physical output, the athletic performance is also increased. Today, we're interviewing 20-year-old Adrian, who has knowledge regarding supplements. He is a CrossFit athlete who took part in the 2014 Regional African Regionals. He has also played rugby for Apollo's first team, as well as the Western Province under 16, under 17 and under 18 teams. Adrian is also currently sponsored by Supplements SA.
From high school, I was in grades, so from grade 8. So from about grade 9, I started using meal replacements because of food in hostel PG grade. And I would say from about 2011, I started using performance-based substances such as creatine or pre-workouts.
Where did you learn about the different types of supplements and what they use?
Well, I was in a boys' school and predominantly in a sports school as well, so we had a lot of information at our disposal. We had coaches that informed us about what is what and how it's used, and also guys do self-study, so you get to know from them, and I also did a lot of self-study by myself to figure out what products are the best.
Do you use HMB as a supplement?
I use HMB as a supplement, but I don't use it specifically for the reason of taking HMB. It's just certain products that I use has got amino acid profile, and that acid profile contains HMB.
Have you ever experienced a difference in your performance since using the supplements, and if so, how?
It's very difficult for me to say, because ever since the end of grade 9, as I said, and from my starting of my athletic career, basically, I've used some sort of supplement, even if it's in a meal replacement, and others would say only at the end of grade 11. So it's very difficult for me to say if I've seen better athletic performance.
Have you ever experienced any negative side effects from using supplements?
I've never experienced negative side effects in the sense of serious illness or something like that, but I've experienced cases such as I have got ADD, so I've been prescribed medications such as Concerta. So during exam time, where there's a lot of stress as well, and obviously taking pills like Omega as a creatine and the Concerta combination of that, it had a chemical effect where I just became very agitated, restless, I couldn't. So that was a side effect.
Promotes muscle growth and protein synthesis.
HMB my hinder is
As well as all the adult specific
knowledge of
public media includes information about
Ja. Bila ons die video gaan, dit is weer.
A sport? Amper seker sport.
Adrian, 7 binne.
In the body and acid leucine, which is synthesized. Provide information about whose phone is that?
Adrian, 7ste.
Sorry, wat is voor de station?
So I stand tall, it gets a little better. I see the wall that we can break down together. Stand strong, it gets a little better now. We can break it down, yes, we can break it. Stand tall, it gets a little better. I see the wall that we can break down together. Stand strong, it gets a little better now. We can break it down, yes, we can break it. Yes, we can break it down, we can break it. Like I know it takes so